Welcome back to the 2017 Idaho Shamrock Shootout presented by MGM Targets and hosted by the Precision Rifle Shooters of Idaho. We're here on Day 2 in Vail, Oregon, kicking off the inaugural season of the National Rifle League. On Day 1 of the Idaho Shamrock Shootout, competitors participated in 10 courses of fire along the top cliff of the Snake River Sportsman Range. Today, competitors will be shooting along the base of the cliff among natural rock formations and boulders. Match directors Nate Lauerman and Jack Wilson have orchestrated 10 more exciting courses of fire, making the most of the range's natural terrain and adding in a few man-made props to keep the shooters guessing. This is Day 2 of the Idaho Shamrock Shootout. Let's head straight into the action. With a round count of 10 and a 2-minute time limit, the shooter will engage the target from firing point 1 with 2 rounds hit or miss, then transition to the second firing point, the third firing point, the fourth firing point, and finally the fifth firing point for 2 rounds hit or miss.
Hey guys, my name is Andy Reinhardt. We're here at the NRL inaugural match. We're over on stage 7, which is Choose Your Angles, and it is a contraption that's a big metal barricade with a bunch of weird angles on it. We're shooting at 490 yards at about a 70% IPSC, and you've got to pick 5 positions and shoot 2 rounds per position on the target. No front support other than the barricade. So I'm going to go about it kind of like some of these other guys have. I'm going to throw a pack down, run a bag on the front of my gun, and just get after it as fast as possible.
With a round count of 10 and a 2-minute time limit, the shooter will engage target 1 from the first firing point with 3 rounds hit or miss, then transition to the second firing point and engage target 2 with 3 rounds hit or miss, then finally transition to the third firing point and engage target 3 with 4 rounds hit or miss.
Hi, my name is Dre Chow. I'm from Reno, Nevada, and the way I approached this stage was I looked at all the different positions, looked at building a solid foundation first. I don't really care too much about the wind until I'm actually in the solid foundation, because if you can't get steady, then you can't really shoot. In this case, I had very helpful teammates. We all help each other with the wind. Everyone's in a very sharing mood, and this is why I absolutely love the sport. I'm shooting a custom core shooting Defiance Deviant chambered by Francis Cool and 6mm dasher with a KRG Whiskey Gen 5 folder and a Vortex AMG scope, and the EBR7 reticle mil.
With a round count of 10 and a 2-minute time limit, the shooter will engage targets from right to left with 1 round each. After all targets are engaged, the shooter will go back to the first target and re-engage all targets with 1 round each from right to left.
This is the TYL rack. They changed it up on this go today. You had to shoot small, so you shot right to left and then repeated that. First shot, it held a little wind, missed, corrected, held dead on for the rest, 9 out of 10. Easy peasy. Go Birds.
With a round count of 10 and a 2-minute time limit, the shooter will engage the spinner target until it is spun. After a successful spin, the shooter will transition to targets 1 and 2, alternating shots until all remaining rounds have been fired.
Josh Needham with No Name Tactical at the inaugural NRL match, Shamrock Shootout here in Idaho. It's been a tough match so far. The weather's been brutal, on and off rain, wind changing all over the place. So, yeah, I'm having a good time out here supporting shooters. And I run a Desert Tech SRS 6547 chamber. Call us 624 with the AMR scope on it, or AMR reticle. I run my own bags, No Name Tactical bags. So.
With a round count of 10 and a 2-minute time limit, the shooter will move to the first firing point and engage targets 1 through 5 with 1 round each, hit or miss. Shooter will then transition to the next firing point and re-engage targets 1 through 5 with 1 round each, hit or miss.
My name is Cody Howell, from Portland, Oregon. I shoot out of the Tri-County Gun Club up there. This stage of fire was off the rocks. You had to shoot four targets in a house on the foreground, and then you had to shoot 1 target in the rear, and then move positions. It was really difficult to get a stable position there. Had to get your game changer bag and get that rock solid, and then make your wing call and break good shots. So it was a good run. The gear working great. The Nightforce scope, I always love. Been shooting Curtis actions. Those have been really well. They're a new 3-lug design out there on the market. So.
As Day 2 comes to a close at the 2017 Shamrock Shootout, we get closer and closer to finding out who will be our winners and who will take home the grand prize and title of top shooter in this inaugural match.
guys, we are here at the 2017 Shamrock Shootout, and we are here with the third place winner, Mr. Jake River. Jake, how are you, sir?
Oh, doing great. Doing great.
Walk us through it. How was your match?
Match was really good. It was just an awesome match. Really cool venue. You're kind of shooting off this rock bluff, and we just had a great time. The weather held out for us. Rained a little bit, but for the most part, just a lot of support for the match directors, for the NRL, and for everything we were doing.
Not only are you an NRL board member, match director, you are in the history books as a top-tier shooter in our inaugural match, but you're also a match sponsor, a season sponsor for the NRL with JC Steel.
Yep. So we decided to sponsor this year. We think it's a great way to get in. With the NRL, we love supporting the shooters. We've done it for years, and we just want to continue to support them in really any way we can.
I just wanted to say that I thought it was really cool that our top 3 shooters were all quality guys. But not only that, 2 of the top 3 were our board of directors. And how cool is it that we have top tier shooters that are leading the way with the NRL and putting on matches as well.
Thanks, Travis. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Jake.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Hey guys, I'm here with second place winner Nick Godarzi. Nick, how are you, sir?
Doing good, thank you.
Terrific, Mr. Tyler Furter.
Tyler.
So Nick, walk us through your match this weekend. How was it?
It started pretty good for me, and then I had some up and downs, and my last stage of the match was pretty rough for me. But I was luckily able to hold up to a second place finish.
So how does it feel being a top-tier shooter for the first inaugural match for the NRL?
I just feel lucky to be a part of NRL. It's an awesome organization. One thing I noticed about the match was just this relaxed atmosphere throughout a couple of days of shooting. A bunch of good shooters showed up, a bunch of good people, good friends, and all that.
One of the things about you that I really appreciate, MJ, is having shot on your squad before is just how humble you are. And as good as you are, you're able to be humble. You're able to be a good squad mate and help out with everything that you do. And I just want to say that I appreciate you as a shooter, and I'm really excited to have you as one of our match directors.
It's good to stay humble and learn from everybody. And,
that's what's good about you, though, is the new shooters learn a lot from you, and they have that opportunity, and it's really good to have you a part of this organization.
It's good to be a part. I feel lucky. Thanks, guys.
And we have our very first winner ever for the National Rifle League. Mr. John Pitts. John, how are you, sir?
Good, thanks.
Terrific. Thank you. So, how was the match for you? Tell us all about it.
Good. It was good. Day 1 went really, really well. Stage 1 today was terrible. I thought I lost it and rallied back, and it went good. I was excited. I got to beat Jake, and that was my goal, and so I did it. It was a great match. Nate and Jack put on an awesome match. A lot of fun. Good guys, good ROs. It was a blast. I'm shooting a Surgeon 6XC, switching to 6 Creed next week. I started with Surgeon right before the finale. They picked me up, and we'll see. Everything's pretty new. It's going good. I love shooting. I'm competitive. I love this stuff. So it's been good.
Not only did you win the inaugural match, but this is, you're the first ever winner for the National Rifle League. The first ever. You're the only one in that book.
For a little bit. Yeah. It felt good. It was a lot of fun.
Perfect. Now, do you have any other matches planned this year, and any other disciplines?
Just shooting NRL and PRS, shooting I think Rock Lake PRS next month, and then JC Steel NRL is the following month, and just kind of going back and forth and traveling around, trying to shoot as much as I can with family and work. I got a wife and 2 kids that are awesome.
Well, I'm sure you have a lot going on. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're very happy to have your name in the books.
Congratulations.
We couldn't have picked a better guy to win our first match.
Woo! Thank you.
We're stoked with that.
I appreciate it. I was excited. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.
This concludes the 2017 Idaho Shamrock Shootout presented by MGM Targets. A high level of professionalism, sportsmanship, and respect was presented throughout the match as participants, match directors, range officers, and spectators expressed their appreciation. Jack Wilson, Nate Lauerman, and the Precision Rifle Shooters of Idaho Club have put on a very successful match, and the National Rifle League would like to thank all ROs, sponsors, competitors, and everyone who helped make this match possible.